Hmm. Hmm.
Hello friends, today we will cover the topic of the rise of Hitler and Nazi party. You can see so much photo. Hitler, this one Hitler with Mussolini, the dictator of Italy. Here Hitler make the German flag. Here Hitler giving a speech motivational, and here Hitler's a simple photo, and here the German Air Force photos, and you can see much more. Next. Hitler early life. Hitler first looked like this, you can see. Hitler was born in 20 April, Austria. Austria was a big country at that time, like kind of like this. It was during World War One, which later called World War Two. Why Adolf Hitler, as you know, in April 20. In Austria, 1899, during starting of World War II and the drawback of Napoleon. He has a poor relationship with his father. Hitler has a poor relationship. He didn't like his father much. He was very close to his mother. As the small kids are very close to their mother more than father. He was a painting. You can see this is one of Hitler painting by him, and was twice rejected by the Academy of the Fine Arts because they didn't thought he was enough comfortable. At this time, Hitler began a movement based on the belief that the German was the master of race. What is a race? A race is you can say religion, kind of like religion. Like Russia's religion is communist. You can say this is race is a religion. And Hitler made a motivation in German people that German race is the best race. So they would vote for me. So Hitler spread propaganda everywhere. Propaganda means that fake news. You can say next. Hitler wanted to go to a state named Bavarian, which was like this at that time. Here, this is you can see Germany at that time, paying the Treaty of Versailles. He was in. This is Germany. You can see, and this is the Bavarian. And the army decided to grant here Germany has a very weak army, and he served as a messenger. A messenger is he delivered reports from here to like here. And during this, like you can say, this is the French and this is German. So he is traveling taking messages from here and to here. Between this, the French soldier shot him as an enemy and shot Hitler in the leg. And the French soldier threw a poisonous gas. Hitler actually, Hitler, this is very famous. Hitler actually have very long hairs. After this, because of this poisonous gas, the German soldier, as you know, soldiers wear facial marks for the poisonous gas. So then they do not get infected by it. They wear a facial suit. You can see. And he was awarded the Iron Cross, the highest from his. Hitler had the National Socialist German worker and included them into a party, into his Nazi party. And he assumed leadership in 1921. 1930 was the moment when rise of Hitler was coming to power. Hitler was at his second peak of obtaining the dictatorship of Germany. And Hitler had the nations for the German working party and beer punch and November 8, 1923, Hitler tried to overthrow. He was trying to have a coup. A coup is a small movement, and this was done by Hitler from the, as I told you, this state, Berlin. And the attempt failed and Hitler was imprisoned for hire. Because of this, Hitler's popularity between German people spread even more. But he was released after only serving 1 year. He was not considered a threat to the public. Hitler wrote his book. Hitler wrote his book in 1925, The Moment of the Rise of Hitler. And while he was in prison, this became the Nazi ideology and it attacked the Jews and communists and democracy and the treaty side. This basically hurt them because it was wrote that Hitler also wrote Germany needed to destroy the French nation and conquer the Russia. Russia was actually a Russian Revolution and the Soviet Union was coming to power on the other side. And the book was sold 10 million copies between 1925 and 1934. Next. By 1932, the Nazi Party was the biggest power in the German nation. Hitler demanded to be given the position of a chancellor, but he was refused. But then he was given the position. Hitler was a server, as you know, a messenger. He demanded to rise to power as a chancellor. And years before the 1933 election, and he was given the position and rested. The parliament was burned to the ground. The president of Germany granted the Nazi party as they burned our parliament. And the Nazi party was granted the power to squash any political. They immediately arrested socialists and communist party members. The few population of communists and socialists. After the 1933 election, Hitler proposed the Reich, which would instantly give him a dictatorship, the highest post. You can see, here is a dictator, which is like king, you can see. And this is the president in foreign nation, and this is the PM, and this is the CM, and this is a chancellor, just below the CM. So the dictatorship is a ship that you get only just like a king. You can see king. You are the king of your nation as a dictator. Band of political party. Germany was declared a one-party state, and the all other parties were. As soon as the German catch power, the other party were competing them were destroyed, and Jews were not allowed in Germany. Hitler nearly killed so many Jews and he's in concentration camps and stuff. And local and state government were staffed by the Nazi members. When the president of Germany died, who granted Hitler this power, died in 1934, Hitler cabinet passed a law proclaiming the presidency to him. He declared him the dictator of Germany in 1930 and proclaiming the presidency to him rather than holding election. He destroyed the election. A dictator he destroyed the election, so no government can overthrow him. The military swore oath to Hitler, not the state. Hitler obtained absolute power, and Germany was known as the Great Third Reich. A Reich means a great empire, like Germania in the Roman times. Germania was the first Reich, and the second was when Germany got the German Empire, and the third was the Nazi Germany where Hitler rose to power. Next. True believer. Why vote for Hitler? This Hitler spread propaganda all over the country. Propaganda means fake news. Fake news. Like this, the German went in disguise and would tell other country that Hitler is this. Hitler is good. He do this and this, and then they will force people to join in their military. They would take, like France, they would take them to Germany and make them join the army. Like this, Hitler treats the army like this and this. That is called propaganda. True believer. This These people shared the same ideology that Hitler and believed he would make Germany the greatest at his peak, and he was his savior, and he will from the depression, the results from the communist and the Treaty of Versailles. The German people hated the Treaty of Versailles because it was to pay over 33 billion, which equal to 223 billion dollars in today's money. And in 2010, Germany paid its final payment. It took almost 100 years to pay this payment. Most people didn't consider Hitler to be a real threat, and he was just a fake. And people, they just thought Hitler was what? The depression and high inflation highlight the need of a new political leadership and a new party rising to power there. Then they found the Nazi party. Next. You see Nazi army flag. You can see this. It's the Nazi army flag. It's like kind of like this. And this sign is mostly famous on our empire, the Indian Empire, modern empire. Its flag is like this kind of. And this symbol is called the swastika. So the swastika means good luck. That's why it's used for more countries. You can see Jainism, Hinduism, Nazism. In swastika is when there is more countries suffer from reason or social reason. The Nazi party used swastika because they felt it has connection to their original caste system that avoid racial mixing. Next. Hitler private army. Hitler has many armies. Hitler was the cruelest dictator of all time, so he was definitely guarded by loads and loads of army. Hitler private army. They bullied opponents into obeying the Nazi party. They bullied their opponent into believing the Nazi party. That it's and for them to join. You can see. However, once Hitler rose to the power, the Tsar was replaced by a new organization called the SS. Hitler private army, the government private army was changed. Hitler changed his army. And leader in the Tsar Rome was killed. You can see he was killed by the musket that the Europeans had been using early. SS, the black t-shirt. You can see this is Himmel. And the SS were Hitler private bodyguards, as I told you, Hitler private army. And the SA was arrested and was killed. Whoever in the SA challenged Hitler. Not only in SS but in the whole country. The SS took the law enforcement in Germany and implemented the final solution. The SA bodyguard was banned and the SS was coming to power. The Gestapo, the secret policies of Nazis. Just like the British, the Nazis also has many policies to rule over the country. They invested retreat, imposition, and so against the Nazi party, the Gestapo also set up and administrate the concentration camps where hundreds and thousands of Jews was killed. Hitler concentration camps. Hitler organized a youth party under the Nazi party. This was the flag of By the 1936, there got over 5 million people in the organization, and they were including anti-Semites and even drafted into the military and during the World War II. Fear. Many people in the country fear from Hitler. October 56-year-old businessman said in a train in June 1942 that the German has to kill Hitler or be killed by him. He was overset by a married couple who reported him in the Gestapo. He was beheaded. But in 1943 for causing the disconnect and unrest. By using the fear that Hitler has stopped any freedom of speech and expression, everyone has to obey the Nazis. The Nazis were the main power in Germany at that time. World War I. Hitler fight for the Germany. He from Austria to Germany for the Germans. Hitler fight, but unfortunately, when he lost the fight, he was very sad, and that's why he caused the World War II. And mainly because of the Treaty of Versailles. Thank you.